Hey guys, Nikki here. And today in this video, I'm going to show you kind of a fun little, my dog is hilarious, bodyweight sequence that you can do using a band as part of the Naughty and Nice Christmas series. And this is the naughty part of it. So expect a few kind of fun challenges. No dog required. Stay tuned. All right, so getting right into it, we're going to start on hands and knees. And so once you're on your hands and knees, you're going to set up your hands just kind of right underneath your shoulders, knees under hips. And we're just going to do a quick little spinal warm-up of cat-cow. So, of course, if you need to, the base option for cat-cow is knees down, of course, gently rounding and arching through the back. But if you want to go for the more challenging or naughty option, you can tuck your toes, hover your knees off so you'll feel your abdominals engage. And then you're going to gently curl your tail under, let your head hang around your back, and then keep the knees off and hovering. Shine your breastbone forward. And you'll feel your abdominals and your arms and your legs a little bit more than if your knees were on the ground, curling and arching. Let's go 2 more. This should already build a little bit of heat in your center. Last one, curl and arch. Return somewhere in the middle. Lower your knees down. So from here, we're going to go into a little bit more shoulders. So of course, you could do all of this, right? It's going to be a sequence with your knees down. You could do the same sequence in a plank on your knees, or you can come onto your toes, which is the one I'm going to demo. So pick your poison on knees under hips, knees out, knees down, but kind of further out so you're more in your plank or on your toes. When you're ready, you're going to kind of set your shoulders. Gently pull your elbows in towards one another so the front of your elbow pits shine forward. Your arms go into a slight external rotation, spine long. And then when you're ready, if you're going to go for it, step your legs back. And then what you're going to do here is take one hand up, trying not to twist, bring it down. Take the other hand up, bring it down. You're going to go 1 push-up, come up, pause. And then from here, you're going to come down onto your forearms, and then you're going to take 1 leg up, bring it down, other leg up, bring it down, and then pause, and then walk back up. We're going to go for 3 rounds of these, taking 1 arm up, bring it down, other arm up, bring it down, 1 push-up, knees or toes. Good. Pause, and then come down onto your arms. And then 1 leg up, bring it down, other leg up, core strong, bring it down, pause, walk back up. 1 more time. Now again, options if you need is to come to your knees. Yeah? Push up, again. Option C is just knees right underneath hips, pause, and then you're going to walk your hands back down. 1 final time. Take 1 leg up, bring it down, other leg up, bring it down, and then lower your knees to rest. From here, we're going to transition on to our back. So what's going to happen here is you're going to grab your band, and hopefully it's not super tied up like mine is, but such is life. And then once you have untangled your band, if you didn't anticipate that ahead of time, I want you to tie it around both legs. Now, depending on the strength of your band and your general strength, you might tie it once, you might tie it twice. If you have a looped band, you can skip this step and go right into it. But I'm just going to tie it around and then probably like a bow, just so it's out of my way. And then you're going to transition onto your back. So once you are on your back, knees bent, feet flat, we're going to get the design of the movement, and then we're going to add in the bridge. So I want you to just find your whole footprint on the ground, big toe, baby toe, and heel. And then just play with pressing your knees open as far as you can without lifting your big toes off of the ground, and then coming in. And of course, if you need to, you can always adjust your resistance up or down by tying the band tighter or looser, or looping it around twice for extra resistance. Let's go 1 more like that. So this is obviously the nicer version or the more basic version. If you're doing okay though, Take a breath in. Exhale, push down into your feet. Feel your ribs get heavy. Feel the backs of your legs and your glutes engage. Pause at the top. Stay here. And now just gently press open and close. And I'm seeing how far I can press my knees open without lifting my big toes off the ground. So the trick is to activate the outside of the hips by pushing the knees open without lifting the big toes. Great. So you go anywhere from 3 of these to like 10 of these in a row. It's really just relative of your strength. Taking breaks whenever you need. Good. Let's go for 3 more. So I'm shooting for about 8 today. And final one. Good. Pause at the top and then lower your hips with control. You could go for another set of those if that felt good, but in the interest of time, I'm going to move right along. So keep your looped band, but take it out of the way so it's off of your legs. And now I'm actually going to wrap it through my arms onto my forearms. And I'm going to just think about pushing into it and then again, kind of turning my arms into a small external rotation and settling my shoulders down. So you're going to keep your hips kind of nice and heavy, ribs gently on the ground. And then if it feels all right on your low back, take one leg up and take the second leg up to meet it. And then we're just going to get the base design first. So you're going to inhale, stretch your arms overhead, keep gentle pressure out on the band. Exhale to bring it back up, keeping the arms in their sockets. Let's just go 2 more like that. So this is, of course, the base option. You could stay with this the entire time. 1 more. Good. Now, if you're doing okay, this time you're going to keep your ribs heavy on the mat. So you're not arching your back, ribs down. You're going to stretch arms and legs away. And now as you pull the arms in, if you wish, you're going to lift your head. So we go into more like a Pilates double leg stretch. And then arms and legs are going to reach away. The lower the legs, the more challenging it is to your core. But keep your back down. And then pull the knees in and lift. I'm keeping pressure on my arms the entire time. Let's go 2 more. Reaching it out. And then pull and bring it in. Good. 1 more time. Stretch. And reach. Pull. And lift. And then lower it down. Let your feet come down. Great. To rest. From here, let's come onto our side. So again, the band is optional, but if you want a little added challenge for your hips, pop that back around your legs, please. Now, if you come onto your forearm, you could also do this plank up on your hand if you like, but if you have shoulder things, I find down on the forearms a little bit kinder. We're going to do a little bit of hip strength work here. So your spine is hopefully in one long line, kind of elbow, ribs, hips, knees, roughly all in the same place. You can always line yourself up against the back of the mat if you need. And then I want you to just push down through your hands, push down through your legs to lift your hips up. And then take your arm up. So you, of course, could just hold this, and this would be plenty of work. But if you're doing okay with this, I want you to take your whole top leg up and then lower it down. And I'm thinking about letting my knee lead the way. So my foot always stays a little lower than my knee. So it's kind of like an open leg clamshell. Yeah? Good. Taking it up and lowering it down. Good. Lifting through your hips, doing your best to stay square. And what you'll start to notice is really the work is more in the bottom hip than in the top hip. The top leg is just a distraction. Good, let's go 2 more. And final one, take it up, hold, lift your hips 1 inch higher, hold, good, coming all the way down. Let's switch sides. So, bring your body into one long line, lengthen out from tail to head, push down through your arms, push down through your feet and legs to lift your hips up, reach your arm in the air, and then lifting the leg and lowering the leg. Good, doing your best to stay in one long line. Notice how if you really push through your contact points on the ground, you will feel lots of muscles all throughout your body engage. The top leg moving is the distraction. Nicely done. Let's go 2 more. Good. Take it up, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let it come down to rest. All right, from here, turn. Untangle your band, untangle your legs. Hopefully gracefully. And then we're going to do a little bit of hip strength work on our back here. So what I want you to do is, if you're using the band, bring it behind your ribs, kind of roughly at your bra line, and then transition onto your back. And if you end up in your Christmas tree, scooch down. No biggie. All right, so I want you to kind of, if you wish, you can sort of wind the band around over your forearms for a little bit of extra challenge to your hip, or to your arms, excuse me. Hopefully you wind them both in the same direction. I just got one backwards. So you should have it wound in a way that if you kind of have to work to turn your arms out. So you're going to punch your arms up towards the ceiling, settle your ribs, and then again, base option is of course both knees bent, but we're going for the mean one today. So if you can do it, straighten your bottom leg out, straighten your top leg out towards the ceiling. Wrap your shoulders, punch through your arms, feel your ribs get heavy. Take the leg across the body with control, down, out, around, up. Across, down, out, around, and up. Let's go one more this way. We're kind of doing the express version of Pilates. Pause, reverse, out to the side, sweep around, and up. Now what I'm trying to minimize doing is lifting my ribs. I'm trying to keep my ribs heavy on the mat. And when I do that, my hips don't click so much. That tends to be good. Good. Pause. Scissor the legs to switch. Other side. Go across the body, down, around, and up. 3 to 5 reps. Down, around, and up. One more this way. Good. Take it up. Hold it. Reverse. Out to the side, down, around, up. Trying to keep your hips level on the mat. That one I lost it just a little bit. Good. Final time. Take it up, hold, bend your knee in, and rest. From here, sit up as needed. Just slide that band out of the way. Come onto your back. Little bit of teasering. So take your arms out to the sides. Lengthen through your legs. Bend your knees in. And then take them up to a tabletop. We won't do the meanest one yet. You're going to take an easy breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to gently nod your chin. Sweep your arms, start to curl up, hold, 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 and then lowering with control. If you need assistance, take your hands behind your legs. So again, option A, cool if you want to go there. Option B, stretch your legs, stretch your arms. Take an easy breath in, exhale, nod your chin, floating up, hover the legs, find those hip flexors, good. Lower with control. Try to land your head and your feet at the same time. One more time, breath in. Exhale, sweep the arms, sweep the legs, lifting up. Good, stay here, reach the arms. And now lower one leg, pull it up. Lower the other leg, whoop, trickier side. Pull it up, hold it. Lower with control. Great. Relax down. Roll to your stomach. Final exercise. So one last plank, just for fun. We'll kind of end the way we started. Press your hands into the mat. Lengthen up from tail to head. Stretch one leg back. Stretch the other leg back to hold. And then when you're ready, lift one leg up. Point your toes. Flex, push back. Point, lower down, switch sides. Lift, flex, push, point, lower. Lift, flex, point, lower. One more time. Lift, flex, point, lower. And then lower one knee, lower the other knee, sit on back, and you're done.